So I guess my man Jim can say that he was here. Intro. Yo, it's me, your boy JV, and let me just say, welcome to another album review. Yes, y'all. We is finally getting into a very long overdue album review, and that is from the artist formerly known as JimWasHere J, who is now going by JimWasHere, and he done dropped an EP earlier in the previous month. Of course, the previous month being December of 2024. We is now in January 2025, which means Happy New Year, or Happy New Beer, as I like to say, to you and yours. You know what I'm saying? Hope everyone had a happy, safe New Year's Eve celebration. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hopefully nobody was dumb and was doing anything reckless. You know what I mean? Because we don't need that right now, man. Too much chaos going on in the world as is. But anyway, enough of all that. We finna get into this album review. And yes, my man JimWasHere, again, formerly known as JimWasHere J, dropped an EP that is simply called Autumn Overcast. And looking out my window, yeah, this is a perfect time to do it because it's a little overcasty outside over here in the Golden State. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. All right, y'all. Enough of the jokes. Enough of the kidding around. Enough of the stalling. Let's go ahead and get into JimWasHere's first album that he officially dropped. And we're going to start with the single, the title track of the same name. So let's go ahead and get right into this thing by liking the hey. Okay, I want to play. Come on. There we go.
This autumn overcast hanging over my mind, thinking I should move away cause I only got time. I've been watching all the clouds and they're telling me go. Only got
Right away, I gotta say right off the rip, I love the beat selection for this track, and I like the way my man is coming in, you know what I'm saying, with the layered vocals. It's a really nice effect, and yeah, man, so far so good. I'm actually digging this. Let's go ahead and get right back into this thing.
one life, I got nothing to show. All the birds fly south and they're leaving me letters. Should leave it all behind, fly to someplace better. Stuck in this phase, I'm feeling the pressure. I'm a nomad, always yearning adventure. Looking at the
Okay, talking about being a nomad, always looking for adventures. Everyone else is flying off doing their thing, and he feels like he's kind of like trapped in his own little world and whatever. You know what I mean? So he's trying to find himself. Okay, all right.
window, I see so many faces. The days are getting colder, don't know if I can face it. Feeling out of place, all this empty space.
Oh, so he's feeling like an outcast. Okay, I can relate to that. Let's go.
Fuzzy, warm, light state, but I feel myself fade away. 3 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Questions on my mind, like how long does it take? The days are getting longer and the days are getting colder.
Hey, I feel that, man. When you on that grind, right? You on that hustle, you wonder, you know, when's that finish line gonna come? You know what I mean? When is your big break? You know what I mean? Is gonna come? You know what I mean? When is that sense of success, real success, and that freedom? When is all that gonna come, man? It doesn't come right away, man. And hey, things worth having don't come easy, man. It is what it is, you know. You gotta keep that grind up, my guy. Gotta keep that grind up.
For getting any younger, and I'm always getting old. Maybe I should buy a ticket, get away from all the snow. Maybe go to the Bahamas, feel the sand between my toes. But that's okay.
I do like the tone that my man is coming in with too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a calm, peaceful type of tone. Although, you know, the things he's talking about, like the things going on in his mind or whatnot, it's very chaotic. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, it's a nice contrast. You know what I mean? It's like on the surface, he sounds calm, he sounds cool, he sounds collected, but then inside though, there's so much going on inside of him mentally. You know what I mean? It's this little inner chaos that he's dealing with. You know what I mean? Again, mentally. So, all right.
Settle here, that's just how it goes. Besides, I like the weather, this is everything I know. I'll grab myself a blanket, maybe sit down by the fire. Just another long night, hearing crackles in the choir. Maybe I should check the news, or maybe check the flyer. Maybe this is how it's gonna be the day that I retire. Fading slowly as I begin to toss and turn.
Not gonna lie, I like that melodic piece right there that my man done hit me with, man. That's actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go.
I'm dreaming of flying as I await the bird's return. This autumn overcast hanging over my mind, thinking I should move away cause I only got time. I've been watching all the clouds and they're telling me go. Only got one life, I got nothing to show. All the birds fly south and they're leaving me letters. Should leave it all behind, fly to someplace better. Stuck in this phase, I'm feeling the pressure. I'm a nomad, always yearning adventure.
All right, y'all. So that was new. We're not playing the next one just yet, and actually, that's not even the next one. We got to go back up one. But that was JimWasHere J with the title track, "Autumn Overcast," from his new EP of the same name. And yeah, man, I actually dug that track, man. That was a nice, smooth, laid back type of track. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know what I mean? Like with the contrast, I like the contrast of like the sound of how he's talking about the things that he's dealing with, even though the things that he's dealing with is very chaotic. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's a very interesting approach, and I mean that in the best way possible. Cause yeah, man, I just yeah, I love the way that came out, man. So far, so good. Next song up on deck we're gonna get into is Ocean Coast. I believe this is the one he did with Namson, if memory serves. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Without further ado, I'd like to hit here. I like that ad-lib piece in the beginning, not gonna lie.
The ocean coast is looking warm and inviting today. I got nothing else to do,
so yeah, this one I do remember. I've heard this one at least a couple of times via AlphaTyler's channel. Shout out to the homie AlphaTyler. Once, if not twice, if not maybe a few times actually, on ATRL, because I know other members of the community have requested that song. And then of course AlphaTyler did his review of the EP, so I definitely heard it there as well. And yeah, right off the rip, I'm gonna say this is definitely one of my favorite JimWasHere songs. And yeah, anyway.
Oh, what the hey, roll a joint, pack my bag.
That what the hey. I know many people have kind of knocked on that. I'm not gonna knock on it. It is what it is, man. Anyway,
sing it on my way. Once I get there, no going back. I'm there to stay for.
And can't blame my man for using that as part of this rhyme scheme right here. He is Canadian. You know what I mean? He's very much proud of his Canadian roots. So can't knock on him for that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hey, do what you gotta do, man, to get that rhyme scheme in. I mean, it's a unique rhyme scheme, at least to me, in my opinion. It's a very unique rhyme scheme. And yeah, you can see over here in the credits, we got JimWasHere, Namson, you know what I'm saying, is the feature artist. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this party cracking.
While try to smile, do an 80 on the dash for miles. Ask me how I'm feeling, I'm fine. I'd rather talk about it later or some other time, cause I'm stuck on a feeling, this blanket of magical stars. My soul needs some healing, and even though we're far apart, a night beneath the moon sounds really appealing.
I gotta say, man, I love the way this one sounds, because I love the way he's hitting it too. The vocals on this is pretty much on point, in my opinion. JimWasHere can sing, man. I mean, I know we all give this man, shit, you know what I mean? But that's only because he's like our little brother, you know what I'm saying, in the community. But yo, the man is definitely multi-talented. He can rap. I should know, because he and I actually have a song in the works together for my new album that's set to drop sometime soon. The man can definitely sing as well. That is a given. So yo, shout out to my man for being that double threat, or actually more of a triple threat, because he can also do, of course, that harder, edgier rock music. You know what I'm saying? That heavy metal type stuff that he's done with his band Beyond the Veil. So yo, look out for JimWasHere J, or excuse me, JimWasHere, man, because yo, homie, I have a feeling homie gonna be a triple threat, man. And yes, you did see me click on the follow Namson. I didn't realize I wasn't following Nampy, but we done went ahead and we took care of that. So now we following the homie Nampy too, alright? Anyway, let's get back into this.
Restless, stressful days, trying to take a vacation, spend some time beneath the rays. I'm just wandering this empty maze, stuck in a daze, trying to find my way out of this lovely place. So mesmerizing, this picturesque scenery is worth memorizing. I don't know what I'm doing yet, I'm just surviving. All this doom and gloom has got me in hiding. I'm not the best when it comes to stress, but knowing me, it'll leave me in a hopeless mess. So why to test? I need to get some rest. This is just another test, so be my guest. I never guessed that I was always this blessed. The ocean coast is looking...
Yeah, I definitely like the cadence right here. My man definitely got that vocal control, you know what I'm saying? And he definitely got that range too going on for him. And yeah, man. And I like how self-aware he is, you know what I mean? He doesn't deal with stress very well. He doesn't deal with the doom and gloom, the chaos very well, you know what I mean? Being very self-reflective here. Alright.
Warm and inviting today. I got nothing else to do, so what the hey? Roll a joint, pack my bags and get on my way. Once I get there, no going back, I'm there to stay for a while. Try to smile, do an 80 on the dash for miles. Ask me how I'm feeling, I'm fine. I'd rather talk about it later or some other time.
Yeah, everybody like to ask me why I'm always smiling. It's not that I'm not down, but I'm just trying to find that high again. We used to...
And got that smooth transition with Nampy coming in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Nampy, let's go.
Coast the ocean rose until it was like 5 a.m. to watch the sun go down below. We know we see it rise again. I'm feeling good today, yeah, I'm feeling fine. I won't worry about what's on my mind. I know I'll be alright. And the water feels so nice tonight. Don't this music make it feel a little wavy now? Won't you lose it with me, go a little crazy now? But the truth is I don't think that you can save me now. Barely lucid and I probably won't be changing.
I gotta say, I do like how Nampy and JimWasHere work off of each other. I'm sorry, man. I'm probably gonna be calling you JimWasHere all throughout this review, bro. I mean, it's gonna take me some time to get used to that JimWasHere name, all right? So bear with me, man. It ain't my fault that I when I met you was JimWasHere J for like the longest time, all right? Anyway, but as I was saying though, I do like how Nampy and JimWasHere they play off of each other. You know what I mean? Their voices definitely mesh well together. Yeah, man, it's a nice little mesh right there, man. They definitely mesh well. You know what I mean? And yo, I for one would love to see, or hear rather, more collabs with both JimWasHere and Nampy on the same track. You know what I mean? I want to hear more of this. I want more of this. Let's go.
Now now, and it feels so amazing now. I think I'm fading out.
The ocean coast is looking warm and inviting today. I got nothing else to do, so what the heck? Roll a joint, pack my bags and get on my way. Once I get there, no going back, I'm there to stay for a while. Try to smile, do an 80 on the dash for miles. Ask me how I'm feeling, I'm fine. I'd rather talk about it later or some other time.
I'm gonna stop that one a little early this time, because like I said, I've heard it a few times. That was Ocean Coast from JimWasHere. Yeah, from JimWasHere, a.k.a. JimWasHere. I mean, you can see it on the screen, right? Anyway, featuring the homie Nampy. The song was called Ocean Coast. Yeah, man, beautiful track. I find it funny that this one was 3 minutes 43 seconds long, and then the first song, which was again the title track, that one was 2 minutes and 42 seconds long. So you got 343 and 242. I don't know, just something about the sequence of numbers there. Just you know, it just kind of sparked my interest. But anyway, so far so good. I really love these first two songs that we had a very good listen to. And apologies for getting this album review in late. The thing is, I've watched AlphaTyler's EP review, and I wanted to give this some time. You know what I mean? Because I technically have heard this EP once all the way through via AlphaTyler's EP review. And so, yeah, I wanted to give this some time for me to kind of forget about it so I can come into it as fresh as possible. But like I said, Ocean Coast, that's, like I said, that's already a favorite because I've heard that song plenty of times. I love the way Nampy and JimWasHere work off of each other. You know what I mean? Their voices definitely mesh well together on this track. So that was, yeah, a very solid collab between the two. And again, I want to hear more collabs with Nampy and JimWasHere. I wouldn't mind seeing them do an EP together, a Nampy and JimWasHere EP together. You know what I'm saying? Or even like a whole album. You know what I mean? Like well, a whole LP. Let's put it that way. Because technically, EPs are albums. So yeah. Anyway. Losing my train of thought, so I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but yeah, no, yeah, so far so good. I like the title track. I like the Ocean Coast song as well. So yeah, man, so far so good. Let's go ahead and get into the third song. This one being called Dust in the Wind. All right. Oh man, we coming in kind of somber with that piano, man.
Am I just dust in the wind? It's getting under my skin. I try to do what I can. Sometimes I just need a hand with all this pain that is amplified. No good.
Ooh, I could tell I can already relate to this one, man. I mean, I like how he came in talking about, yo, am I that dust in the wind? Am I that one that's being left behind? You know what I mean? Trying to do whatever I can, you know, to make it, you know what I mean, to get some eyes on me, you know what I mean, and make some people proud, you know what I mean? Yo, I can relate to that, man. I can relate to that. Let's go.
Example, I just cope in the night, hoping that I'll make it just another day. Gray clouds engulf the skies. Try to find all the good in a pool of lies. I can feel your spirit sink with me. I don't wanna resurface, I'd rather be free from this.
I like the more kind of like background melodic, kind of like a ghostly type of sound, you know what I mean, in the background with the vocals. I mean, JimWasHere is really good at that, or whoever mixed that rather is really good at giving that effect, you know what I mean, bruh. trying to see if it says in the credits who mixed it. It doesn't say who mixed it. I don't remember. I think Nampy mixed Ocean Coast. I know he mixed Ocean Coast because I remember JimWasHere saying that he did. The Autumn Overcast, I'm not sure. I believe AlphaTyler mixed one of these songs. I'm not sure which one it was. I have to go back and watch AlphaTyler's review of the EP because I know he had a hand in mixing one of the songs, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway, let's get back into this.
Everyday cycle, I'm numb to the trials. I'm cold to the bone, completely cloaked in denial. Watching the world go by, watching the time pass. Look up at the sky, hoping that this feeling don't last. I hide my scars cause I don't want them to see that I'm a broken individual that's fading in a dream. So I'll just sit here surrounded by the memories of...
Man, my man going a little high on the notes there. Alright.
Everything I used to be, forgotten with no legacy. Just dust in the wind, it's getting under my skin. I try to do what I can, sometimes I just need a hand. With all this pain that is amplified, no good example. I just cope in the night, hoping that I'll make it just another day.
Alright, so that was JimWasHere J with Dust in the Wind, again off of his EP that he just dropped. So this one was more of a darker song. It sounds like we're talking about dealing with some elements of depression, you know what I mean, and dealing with, the possibility of being left behind and whatnot, and my man's just trying to, make it through each day, one day at a time, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, man. That was a deep one, man. That was a deep one, bruh. And yeah, so far so good. This one, probably because it's a darker track, it'd probably be the one that I would revisit the least so far. I'm not saying I would never listen to it again. I definitely would listen to it again, but it probably wouldn't be the one I would frequent as much as Ocean Coast or Autumn Overcast, the title track of the EP. But it's still a great song. I mean, sonically it sounds great. Don't really have any real issues as far as the vocals. Well, that's not entirely true. When he hits the high notes, it is a little rough. That's something that I would probably practice more if I were him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, got to give him points for the boldness, you know what I mean, and trying to go for that high note. So I can't knock it too much, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the more he does that, though, the better he'll get at it. So, a little bit of a growing pain right there. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too serious. You know what I mean? Nothing world ending or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just keep doing it, and like I said, I would imagine over time it would improve. It would get better. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next track, which is Misty Windows, and this is track number 4. So without further ado, I'm gonna say right off the rip, I'm not a huge fan of this instrumental. I don't like that intro piece, you know what I mean? Just yeah, I'm just not a fan of that sound. But anyway.
Satellites and starry nights keep me up when the time is right. Misty.
That kind of gives me old school Green Day vibes. Wake me up when September ends. It kind of gives me that vibe, the way JimWasHere went in on there. I don't know. That was the first song that came into mind when I heard that.
And misty windows cool my thoughts while I fly my kite. In the evening dawn, sit on the roof and soak up the evening atmosphere. And like the birds, fly away and wait for another day. You know, we all get to a point where we grow up, become different people, and we all change, and sometimes it's not for the better. And whenever I'm feeling down, you know, I make music. Sometimes it feels like it's the only thing I'm actually good at. So I hope you enjoyed this little project, and here's to more. Farewell, my friends.
Okay, so more of like a interlude type of piece right there, and I like the message behind that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, yeah, I'm just like, you know, everyone else out there. You know what I mean? I have my good days and I have my bad days. When I have my bad days, I go to doing the things, you know, that I enjoy doing, like making music and stuff. Okay, cool. I like that, man. Yeah, that was more like a little interlude type of piece right there. You know what I mean? I should have figured as much because it's 1 minute and 44 seconds long. But all right, let's go ahead and get into the final track. This one called Soul of Mine, and this one's an even 3 minutes long. So let's go ahead and get right into this by liking to hear.
Got my hand out the window waving everyone goodbye, cause I'm headed to the meadows where the rabbits roam. Enjoy the sunset, drink my coffee, then go home. Try to see the people for who they are. I feel the kindness in the heart, being who they're meant to be. I feel the love that's glowing after it gets dark. Be a light to the ones they meet when walking down the street. We're all living together, so why not come together, get better.
Alright, we're going for a more, you know, peaceful unity type of vibe. Okay, alright, I'm with it.
Loving a stranger that's going through a battle, cause times get tough and we all get rattled. But who am I kidding? If it's meant to be, it'll happen, no stressing. Laying in my hammock just relaxing, watching the...
I like that, man. Hey, no need to stress, man. Yeah, sometimes, you know, life, it kicks you in the ass, you know what I mean? It gets you down sometimes, but you gotta, you know, just pick yourself back up and keep on pushing, you know what I mean? You gotta keep trying, you know what I mean? Can't be afraid to fail, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're gonna fail, you're gonna slip, you're gonna stumble, but it's all about getting back up, dusting yourself off, and just keep on pushing, you know what I mean? That's what separates the winners from the quitters. Anyway.
Leaves turn yellow and red. It's a cycle I'll have seen until the day I'm dead, yeah. Lately I've been watching the clouds go by. I've been spending my evenings getting high, one day at a time, though the sun doesn't shine. These colors will fall like the soul of mine. Lately I've been watching the clouds go by. I've been spending my evenings getting high, one day at a time, though the sun doesn't shine. These colors will fall like the soul of mine. Take my breath away. I'm a nomad at heart, I never like to stay. I wanna visit all the places before I'm gray, and I know I'm gonna see a lot of them one day. I wanna go to the mountains in Alaska, I wanna see the skyline in Japan. I wanna go see my friends in Kentucky, hoping next year I can be so lucky. But really I'm grateful, got everything I need, so I'm never
Hey, what about coming to see your boy in Cali? I mean, I'm just saying, dog. Why gotta leave me out? I'm just saying.
Being hateful, I've got new perspective on life. If you couldn't tell, I've been doing well. Penny for your thoughts, take it, throw it in the well, yeah. Lately I've been watching the clouds go by. I've been spending spending my evenings getting high, one day at a time, though the sun doesn't shine. These colors will fall like the soul of mine. Lately I've been watching the clouds go by. I've been spending my evenings getting high, one day at a time, though the sun doesn't shine. These colors will fall like the soul of mine.
Okay, I'm done now. Yo, that was fun as.
And I like that he kept some of the studio session in there, you know what I mean? My man having a good time with this one, and and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, and that's why a lot of us do this music thing, you know what I mean? Because it is fun to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, I can't, blame my man for having that little, sense of enthusiasm, that little excitement, you know what I mean, when working on this project, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, so that was Jiminator's last song of the EP, which is called Soul of Mine. Beautiful song, beautiful record overall. Yeah, man, I really have very little complaints about this. Like I said, there was just one point on the previous track where he hit that high note. It was, like I said, it's a little rough, but I mean, not necessarily too rough. Like I said, not nothing that's world ending or life threatening or anything like that. Like I said, it's one of those things where, like I said, the more he does it, I feel like it'll improve over time. You know what I mean? He just has to keep working on that. You know what I mean? Just keep doing it. You know what I mean? It'll get better over time, I feel. Like I said, man, this is only the man's first project that he put together, that he dropped. So I'm not gonna hold that over his head. You know what I'm saying? Forever. Or I don't know. Maybe I might, because I'm just a whole asshole like that, and I like pick on my little brother, giving him a hard time. It is what it is. Hey, at least I'm honest about it. Just saying. But anyway, phenomenal job, Jiminator. Phenomenal job, really, everyone who was involved with the project. I know, other than Nampy's feature on the Ocean Coast track, I believe Nampy did help mix some of the songs. I believe AlphaTyler helped mix some of the songs as well. So yeah, man, hats off, kudos to everybody involved with the project, man. Beautiful job, beautifully done. And yeah, man, highly recommend it. As you can see, I'm following, it's the JimWasHere Spotify page. If you guys want to follow the homie Jiminator, you know what I'm saying, this is it right here. I'll be sure to, I'll try to see if I can link it into the video description down below. But in case I don't, at least y'all know what it looks like on the Spotify, you know what I'm saying? My man currently at 27 monthly listeners. Let's help get that number up. And yeah, we now following the homie Nampy over here. So yeah, there we go. There's Nampy. We got the homie. You know what I'm saying? We also got AlphaTyler. You know what I mean? We following that homie too. You know what I mean? Bruh. Yeah. In case anyone was wondering. Yep, here's my channel as well. So y'all want to follow, hit all three of us up, you know what I'm saying, or the four of us rather. Man, that'd be greatly appreciated. But it ain't about me, it ain't about Alpha, it ain't about the Napster. It's all about JimWasHere. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah. Alright, y'all. Overall, highly recommend it. I don't know if no, Jiminator does not have any hard copies. So it is available on all streaming platforms. It's digital only on all platforms. So yeah, man, check out the EP for yourself if you want to better listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just get it wherever you can. You know what I mean? Like I said, it should be available on all platforms. Hopefully, Jiminator drops hard copies, because I would like a hard copy. And yeah, but. Alright, y'all. Pretty much all I gotta say. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe if you're feeling the vibes over here, if you're digging this review. And yeah, till the next one, y'all have a blessed one. Alright.